This morning, we've just been discussing about inclusive health for our athletes who are people with intellectual disabilities. We take issues of inclusivity to the forefront so that we are able to have our athletes participate in a way that is not only healthy, but also in a way that keeps them safe.
We focus on training leadership so that they understand that people with intellectual disabilities must be served in this way and that way. There are certain unique adjustments that have to be made in leadership when you're serving people with intellectual disabilities, and so that we maximize our services and the grants that we provide them managed in the right way. So it's important that we do that. It's not regular, athletes, but people with intellectual disabilities, so we focus on that.
I think through all of our 41 programs, we've noted that we are faced with a monster of a challenge, which is unequal and also non-inclusive healthcare system.
Common man who does not understand these terms, we find it very hard. I did not know about intellectual disability until my daughter was diagnosed with part of it. There's a lot of stigma in the society that they think a person with mental disability is a mad person. It's been a journey.
So today our focus especially has been on health inclusion and how we can manage these patients, how we can follow up these patients, how we can capacity build so that these patients are handled with care wherever they are, because there is a lot of misunderstanding, there is a lot of stigma in the community, and so these patients need to be handled with utmost care.
Education is very, very important, especially what we're doing here through the media.
We need to seriously think about counseling situations for all our athletes, talk to them about issues of mental health, so that they're able to learn and understand how they need to protect themselves, the ways that they can protect themselves, and also be willing to, rather being empowered to talk about these issues openly to people, so that they're able to help.
We've done screenings year out, year in, year out. I know at Special Olympics Kenya we have quite a huge volumes in terms of data that we have. After screening these patients, you need to do referral, you need to give specialized care. How can we make sure that in terms of partnership, we can actually be able to sustain and measure the performance? Where the performance, we are looking at the athlete, the beneficiary, and the impact that we make in terms of the healthcare service delivery we give during the screening.
There's some things I believe that go beyond just the screening. There are more things we can do as specialists, and with more partnerships, we can do a lot. And that for me is my key message.
So we need strong athlete leaders who are champions for their own health, and we have health messenger trainings that help individuals gain that confidence. But we also need to be exposing both students and professionals to our athletes, be it through screenings or any other opportunities, so that they feel comfortable with our population and are able to treat them with the dignity they deserve.
This is something that I'm very passionate about, where we feel that it would be really nice if we can close upon the loop.
We're getting there. Governments are beginning to understand. In Kenya especially, we have a very receptive government towards people with intellectual disabilities, and we're very thankful for the leadership that the Kenyan government is providing to this population.
Yes, so Special Olympics Kenya has been picked to be part of the teams that will go to Turin next year for the World Winter Games, and our team has been selected. We had our national games 2 weeks ago. Team is ready. We need sponsorship to take this team to Turin. We know the government is with us in a big way, but we also need other partners, other sponsors, other corporates to come in and sponsor the team as we head out to Turin in March next year.
One of the very key takeaways from the entire conference has been program leaders to rebrand, to relook, to restructure, so that they can also be able to attract external partners and external donors.